finally come here. I have been waiting ages for this next game, to touch it, to smell it, to play it, and now it's finally in my grasp. It is, of course, Max Payne 3. Oh, I love this franchise, and I can't wait to review it. So here we go. Gosh darn it, did this game take a long time to come out. But finally, Max Payne 3 is here. Developed by Rockstar, this is one of the first Max Payne titles not to be fully set in the cold streets of New York or handled by Remedy. I wasn't too deterred by this, as Rockstar have become one of my most trusted publishers, and they always deliver fully realised worlds and deep gaming experiences. So let's jump into this. This is my most anticipated title of 2012. Let's do it. First of all, Rockstar deserve full marks for keeping the spirit of Max Payne alive and even expanding upon it. Max Payne is still mourning his family's loss, drowning his sorrows in alcohol and painkillers. He's getting older and he's left New York to do some protective detail for some rich Brazilians. Soon enough though, all hell breaks loose and his boss's wife is kidnapped, and Max must then fight his way out of the mess that comes crumbling all around him. The story is great, and Sao Paulo works as a fantastic setting that keeps the dark and noir theme that the series is known for. The comic strip cutscenes have been replaced with a more stylish kind that has a shaky, hazy feel to it, and it kind of mimics Max's drunkenness and chaotic environment. I love controlling Max again, as he's probably one of the coolest characters in gaming, with tons of great one-liners and a relentlessly violent nature, yet somehow he's still a good guy. There's also a bit of a man-on-fire inspiration and feel to it. The control scheme is a little flimsy, but other than that, Max Payne 3 is one of the most polished titles I've seen this year. This game has a crazy amount of detail throughout. Bullets spin and fly out of guns constantly, and everyone is finely detailed. Guns themselves fire realistically, and in slow motion it is pure beauty. What's probably the standout feature is how the characters move and react to being shot. It's all incredibly realistic and violent, and makes for some of the most visceral gunplay you'll ever see. Bullet holes form in bodies, debris flies everywhere, and bullets can be seen all over the place. The action is extravagant and gory. Every level is diverse, and bullet time has never looked better. The worlds seem alive, and it's almost as if no corners have been cut to make this a very immersive experience. The original music and voices are all back and better than ever, and Max's voiceover work constantly lets you know his twisted sense of humour or what he's thinking. The music sets the perfect harrowing mood for the game, with excellent voice acting and effect sounds to make this a very slick and seductive game.
Lost on me. I figured sobriety was no use to me dead.
For anyone who is new to the Max Payne franchise, it's basically a third-person shootout that revolves around the skilled use of bullet time, where you can slow down time and freely aim at enemies till it runs out. You replenish it by killing enemies. With Max Payne 3, it's been tweaked to one of the finest examples of gunplay in video games. Each level is set out to an arena where Max must dodge bullets, hide in cover, and get those much-wanted headshots. You'll have to move around a lot, as the enemy AI is clever enough to outsmart you if you just stay still. It's not a mindless shooter, but requires a bit of finesse and strategy with weapon loadouts in order to advance. Dual wielding is one of the coolest features, as you can go from shooting a pump action to an Uzi and a pistol with relative ease. You'll be constantly looking for more ammo, painkillers, and even clues and collectibles throughout your playthrough, and optimizing your loadout is essential. The gameplay is mixed up a little, but it basically sticks to the same Max Payne formula, like the previous titles, except with some awesome set action pieces, melee combat, and last man standing kill cams. In addition, Max Payne 3 has multiplayer with a bunch of modes and customizations to unlock. I did enjoy it, and it's a wonder how they managed to fit bullet time into the play smoothly. All in all, fantastic gameplay that never gets old. Max Payne 3 is everything I could have asked for. The gunplay is amazing, it's incredibly polished and realistic, and the story is very well done. It's Max Payne, just like you know and love, but with a bit more of a man-on-fire feel to him. Now, I did miss the comic book cutscenes a little bit, and Max at times just doesn't shut up, but I had an incredibly engaging experience and just a fun time with this game, so it's an 9.82 out of 10.01 from me.